Wow.
Is this something you really wanted?
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 what is that? What is
진짜 멋있다.
Whoa, it's a jacket? It's a jacket?
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be working on a project that I've been wanting to try for a long time. These seats have seen better days. They have hardened in multiple places, scratches, tears, and shrinkage all over, so it's about time to replace them. This is going to be a fun and rewarding one, so let's get started. So I'm going to start with this passenger seat because I've never done this before, and even if I do mess up, it'll be on the passenger side. So first I'm going to take off these trim pieces on the side here and on the back, so I can get behind the leather. Ah, so that's how it works. It's very good to know. It's spring loaded, and then there's like these 3 feet that stops it from each thing. So that's dangerous, so be careful with that. Ooh. It's like I'm working with a bomb. So I'm gonna give up trying to remove this part completely because the way the handle is shaped and the hole it has to come out of, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't come out. So I think loosening this part here, this white clip, was kind of hard to get off, but I eventually got it off. And so that gives me access to the points where I need to cut the leather or I need to loosen the leather. So I think this is good enough for now. So now I have to figure out how to loosen the existing leather. Okay, so it's like held on by these plastic clips right here. So I'm just gonna go around and see if I can get those to loosen. Alright, so I think that's everything loosened, so I should be able to take off the foam now. Yay! That's what 20-year-old seats look like. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the backrest. Yeah, I don't see any screws, so I think these are just clips. So I'm just gonna try my best to gently rip them off. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Actually, I broke the clips. Oh man. It's okay, it's okay. There's an hog ring. I'm gonna probably be doing this with zip ties because I don't have those special tools. So we shall see. And these there's a metal rod here. These things you want to be careful because I think I need to reuse them. If not, I'll let you guys know later. Alright, so this is from the future me. So this side that has the hog ring and this metal rod is different from the other side, which has nothing. It's just this plastic clip. And the only difference I can tell is that it has the airbag, the side airbag on this side. So it must have something to do with the way these rip when the airbag explodes. So this is definitely something that you don't want to skip. And so just make sure that you transplant this onto the new seat cover. Okay, so this part, I don't know if this comes off, but I'm gonna try to get the leather loosened or like out. Watch the airbag go off. It can't, right? Because it's not connected. Let's see. Kind of feels wrong manhandling this, but we go. Oh man, I damaged some of the foam there, so lesson learned. There are hog rings here, so I'll undo those. If you get the hog ring tool, there's a cutter, I guess you could call it. Actually, wait, I do have cutters. I'm pretty sure I have them in here. Yes. By the way, this is like a cheapo plastic weld tool. Highly recommend it. It's from Amazon. I think that should make it a little easier. Oh. Never mind. These are not strong enough. Okay. I think this will be the last step. There's these two straps here. There's one more clip right here. There we go. I think that's it. Why doesn't this come off? Okay, so this does have to come off. Okay, so you just have to lift it. All right. There we go. Yes. Whew. This is a lot more work than I thought. Look at that. It says North America. All right, so now for the bottom cushion. Seems pretty easy. Just peel off everything here. I was actually worried that these cushions might have lost their integrity, but looks pretty good actually. So there's again, same thing. There's hog rings in there, and I will remove those. You know, this would be a perfect time to add more padding or heated seats, but it's for another day, I guess. However, it is the perfect time to introduce today's sponsor, which is Lseat. These seat covers that I got are from a company called Lseat. I've known about them and I heard very good things about them for a while. They offer seats for many different makes and models, including Saabs, which is how I learned about them initially. The ordering process is very easy. You pick the covers for your car, and they have a bunch of different options. On the website, it allows you to pick only one type for each option, but after you place the order, you can email them and tell them exactly how you want it. If you're not sure on what color to get, they offer a free leather swatch where you can see the colors with your own eyes before ordering. I've always wanted to try red seats, but I didn't want it to be too bright, so that's why I went with the dark red color, and it's pretty much spot on, pretty much what I've imagined. And for an additional cost, I got the two-tone, which is red and black, and then the diamond stitching here, and then the black piping, along with the Tuscany logo. I was having second thoughts about the logo because I thought it could be tacky, but looking at it in person, I think it gives it a lot of character, so I think I made the right choice there. So if you are interested in getting one of these covers for your car, I'll have a link in the description below. They have great customer service, so you can reach out to them for any questions. So now let's get back and finish up the installation. So I got two of these. I don't know if it's labeled. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Oh, it's different. So this one side has a long tab and the other side has a bunch of short tabs. So if I look at my old one, okay, so yeah, so this one has the long tab on this side, and this one is the driver's seat because this long tab is on the right side. Okay, so from the old seat, you have to reuse these metal rods, and that's for the hog rings to clip on here. Just gonna cut these. To make sure that these things hang on to the rod, they use this. It's like the same stuff that they use in the tags for clothes, but it's like two of the same ends. And it's an H for Hyundai. Okay, and I'm just gonna put the rods right back in. So since I don't have the hog ring tools, I'm gonna use zip ties. This should work just as well, and it's pretty common for DIYers to do this. So one thing I need to do is poke a few holes here. Ideally, it should line up with these holes here. And this hole there, that's where the metal wire is inside the foam. And that's where, around there is where I'm gonna make the cut. Right there. Okay, and then gotta get the zip tie through there. Get it in there. And get it back out. There we go. Nice. Okay. So now if I tighten this, should be good. All right, so I got the first 3 in. So hole through there, behind the rod, and in through that second rod, like that, all the same. I'm not gonna tighten these down until I do all of them. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got all the zip ties together. I'm gonna tighten them down. Yeah. Oh. So one thing different I'm noticing is that the stock covers had adhesive here. This was attached to the foam, which is this part here. And these covers don't have that. I don't know how important that is or what effect that has. So this is from the future me. I'm already done with my passenger seat and I'm doing my driver's seat. And I noticed that this blue thing here is actually works as like a Velcro to this soft part here. And the one from the Lseat also has this soft Velcro part, but when I removed my original leather on my passenger seat, this blue thing just came off with it, with the Velcro. So that is very unfortunate because it is actually pretty strong, and that is what's responsible for, I guess, creating this shape, this line right here. My passenger seat won't have that. But, you know, I learned. So for my driver's seat, I think it'll look a little bit better. So just wanted to put that out there. But now I'm gonna do the backrest. For the top section, there's one bent rod right here. So that's all I need from this seat. Okay. And one more thing, I gotta make these holes for the headrests because the new ones, they don't have any hole on it. But they did put a mark right here, and that's for this hole right there. Another good attention to detail with the covers is that this original seat has this plastic trim around the seat lever, and the Lseat one has the same one. So, I mean, they didn't have to do that, but they did, which is awesome. It's been like 30 minutes and I can't get this, so I'm gonna skip this for now because I think that's something I can do later after I finish off everything. So next is to clip all these in like so. Ow. Okay. So I've been struggling a little bit but I just noticed that the original ones here, this felt part, there's 2 holes right there, but the new one, the felt part, which by the way is like super high quality, but the felt one doesn't have holes. It does have like stitching, like a outline of the holes. The camera's not gonna catch it, but there's definitely a stitching. There it is, you can kind of see it there. So I'm gonna cut that. It's no big deal since they put the outline there. Oh, this feels so wrong. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them as slits. I think that should be enough. Throw the back like this. This clip right here is supposed to clip on there. There's no way. That's crazy. I'm like so scared to rip it too. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, almost there. It's possible. I'll try it from the side first. And then 와, 진짜 힘드네 이거. So I'm gonna call it a day, but guys, check out my fingers. Yeah, it's not from water, it's from sweat with these gloves. This is disgusting. Anyways, I'm gonna continue tomorrow because it's 1 a.m. right now. Peace. All right, so it's day number 2. I was able to get it on. I didn't have the camera on because I didn't think I could get it, but there's no method really. You just have to keep tucking it, trying to tuck it over the edge there. So that's that. Yeah, bottom cushion shouldn't be too difficult. I always say that. So I put everything back together. It's the same reverse as the removal. So all I have to do now is to put the back on. I thought I broke these clips when I took them off, but the way it works is this part right there goes on there and it holds on like that. And then the rear part there, that, or I guess like this, it goes in like that. So I don't think I broke anything, or maybe I did, but I think it's still gonna work. So let's see. All right, time for the headrest. Very, very nerve-wracking because I also have to cut this again. But I got a sharp razor and I'm just gonna feel around for that stub and poke a hole. Ugh. So I feel a hole right there. Dude, if I mess up on this is, there's no going back. Just so I can get a general idea of where it is, put it like that. So I cut across, but really you want it to be like a hole that big. So I'm just gonna cut it little by little. I think this hole is too small, but I'm gonna try it first. Oh, yes. All right. Cool. So that is how you do it. Very unprofessionally. We are definitely on the home stretch. One last thing I needed was to get rid of the wrinkles. For this, I used a steamer that I bought on Facebook Marketplace for $15. This was quite nerve-wracking because it can damage the leather if it's steamed for too long. The method that worked the best for me was to go over the wrinkles 5 to 6 times and use a towel to smooth out the bad spots. I could have gone further and done more, but I just didn't want to take any chances, so admittedly, there are still some wrinkles left, but I decided to ignore them. And with that, we're done. I'm very happy how it came out, especially when viewed from the outside. There's nothing like red seats on a white car. I'm glad I went with the darker red and the black middle section because the bright red can be a bit overwhelming and too loud for me, and I think this color combination tones it down quite a bit and it looks perfect. The quality of the leather is great, and the fact that I was able to do all of this as a first timer proves that the fitment is on point. It isn't perfect, but I wasn't expecting perfection, so with that said, I highly recommend Lseat. I will give periodic updates on how these are doing, so if you don't want to miss that, subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns or things I missed, please point it out in the comments below so that we can all learn from you. Anyways, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.